So today's app of the day is going to be Flixster. We've already installed it. That's the popcorn icon you see on the desktop here or on the start screen. So we're going to go ahead and click on that, and we're going to go ahead and look at their menu. It has box office, theaters, upcoming, all those different things. But we're going to go to the settings first to see what we can configure. And as you can see, you can set your city, or you can just say use current location, how many miles to the theaters, the quality of your trailers, and the live tile. Now we've turned the live tile off because what it did was it showed the most current movies. It was hard to find your icon. So it actually didn't work. It didn't return to the Flixster, but we sent them an email. They went in and fixed it. Now the tile is back, so you easily find their application on your desktop or on your phone. So that's about it for the settings. So we're going to go back and take a look at some of the stuff. So we click on theaters, and you'll see that it has a listing of theaters. Now you'll see the top three have stars next to them. That's because I've marked them as favorites, and we'll get into that in a minute. But right now we're going to look and say there's within 5 miles, within 10 miles, within whatever. That's that setting that we did for the 25 miles. So with that, let's go ahead and look at one of the theaters here. We'll go up here to the one that I like to go to is the Movie Co. They have the most selection, and you'll see that there's showtimes listed here for all the theaters here. You just scroll down and it gives you a description, a little bit of who's there, the ratings, the Rotten Tomato ratings, whether or not it's a good movie or not. So if you go and scroll down everything, you can select your movie that you want to take a look at. So let's take a look at one. We'll take a look at The Hobbit, and you'll see that we can, besides watching the video from there, you can see the information about it. You scroll down and see the synopsis of the movie and all the kind of things. See the release date, all that kind of stuff. At the bottom, you'll see you can pin it directly to your start menu, which you probably don't want to do that. You can watch the movie from there. Again, you can watch it from the icon here. If you type on the icon, you go to any movie you want and find that out and everything. So let's say you want to find a little bit more about the theater. You can switch between where you're at with showtimes and go to the info setting. Now you see the information there. And if you notice, there's a couple of little features you can do down there. There's the add favorites setting. So if you click on that, and this one was already on the favorites, so it removed it. I'm going to say OK, and it would take it off. So I'm going to put it back on now, and this is what you'll see. You can say see theater added to favorites, and this will be added to your favorites menu. If you press on the driving directions, then you can go here and say, okay, here's I want to search how to get to this and everything. This is a local search information about the area and shopping and all that. It's sort of like all part of the hub function within Windows and everything. So let's go back to the theaters, and you'll see that there's the added theater and everything that I did. That took it off, put it back on again. So instead, let's go to one here. This is another theater in the area. Let's go to that one instead. We'll just go to that really quick. We're going to hit the star. It says added to favorites. We go back and we see, sure enough, there it is now listed in my favorites listing for my close by theaters that I want to check out. Now there's other things we can do. We click on upcoming, and you see the upcoming movies that are going to be coming out, the date that's being released. We can take a look at the upcoming DVDs that are being released. Things that you may want to see. Oh, look, on the 21st, that stuff's coming out. Box office, this is just opening this week kind of stuff as well. The back to your theaters and everything there. I sort of delved right into the theaters, but let's take a look at your main menu up here where you can slide to the right. And you can see the featuring. These are either paid by the movie theaters or just the ones that are upcoming and everything that are hot movies right now. You can take a look at those. You can go to that exact movie without having to go through the theater, but simply by clicking on the icon for that movie. For example, if we go to The Hobbit here, you'll see that there it is there. So we can go back again. That's the featuring area. The next area you want to take a look at is the favorites area again. So your favorites are right there. So you can do that. But now let's say you want to take a look at a movie. So let's take a look at Skyfall and a little more about the details. We can go look at Skyfall. And then once you go in there, you can look at information about the movie itself. But then you can do the usual left to right scroll. There's the cast. You can scroll up and down here and take a look at the different cast and everything, what's going on with that. And then, of course, the critics' ratings. There's a list of critics and whether they liked it or not and all that. You can scroll down and get more critics as well. Audience, people like you and me want to know about what we think about the movie and everything. And then there's showtimes. And of course, it has our movies there, our movie theaters there. But what's really nice is that besides looking at all that, you can just decide, let's say, well, I don't want to go to a Friday. So if you click on the bar above it, you can hardly see it here. But if you click on that bar up there, you'll see there, that's the showtimes for today. So if we click on that, really nice little menu here. Say, okay, well, Friday the new releases are out, so the movie times change. So there's the times and everything for the movie for that particular day. So we can see that MovieCo has it on that time. And of course, we can go back to today at any time. We can just change the drop down. We can change theaters and everything if we want to go information on that. So that's a very nice way of taking a look at everything. Again, that's how you use your movie info here inside of Flixster.